Hi, my name is Bill, and this is Nursing Our Travel Bug. We're in our home here in Waco for 2 more days. We got some running around today to get done, and by the end of this video, we're going to show you how to remove the battery from your fifth wheel, go from 1 battery to 2 to double your amp hours. So hang with us, ride along with us, and enjoy the ride. So here we are, under our front cap, digging in our garage, getting ready to remove the battery. Got Will helping me out. Let's see if we can do this without electrocuting ourselves. It's not funny. So this is what we are looking at. Right now we have 1 battery, and let's get these off of here and get her taken care of. So the reason we're doing this is we want to be able to try lot docking again on the way out. We're traveling with Diary of a Family. We're leaving tomorrow. Actually, we're leaving in 2 days. Sorry. We're leaving on Wednesday. And we plan to lot dock a couple times along the way. Maybe even try our hand at boondocking one of these days. And right now, with this 1 battery with our residential fridge, we maybe make it 5 or 6 hours before our inverter tells us that it has no more power. So an important thing to note here is that if you are going to go from 1 battery to 2, you can't just buy 1 new battery. You have to get 2 new batteries, because the batteries will wear over time. The batteries lose their power over time, and you want your batteries to match up with the amount of power that they have. So if we use our old one and a new one, they're going to charge differently, and that's not a good thing. All right, we got Will, the trusty cameraman, helping us. Now, we're going to remove the nut from the post on the battery. For us, that's a 9/16 socket. I put my gloves on because, I don't know, electricity freaks me out, and this, in my mind, will protect me if I shock the crap out of myself, which would make good content, but we're not going for that today. Aha! Beautiful. We're just going to set these down here, get them out of the way. Look at all that room. I guess if we wanted to, we could have like 6 batteries in here. Could be wrong, I'm not a pro, but I believe starting with the negative is a good idea, because sometimes if you start with the positive, that's when you get your sparkies, since your wrenches are made of metal and all that. But don't take my word for it. I just know that from experience, taking this out to check my water. Kind of sparky, kind of freaked me out. You know, fusing the wrench to the power post. That would have been a good video. Didn't record that though. Don't know nothing about power. Taking out the old one. We're gonna take it with us to buy our batteries, because they give you the core deposit when you bring in the old one. Oh, Nelly! Lots of room in there. Today we're heading out. We gotta go get our truck inspected. Then we gotta go to the tax office, I believe is how they do it here in Texas. And we're gonna register our vehicles in our new home address. Thank you, Nick and Tony, for our room that we're renting in their home. Let's go. Right, as I had mentioned, we are heading to get our inspection. One of the problems that we needed to fix with Nick the other day, some new running lights, I guess they're called, on the truck. We had to replace 2 of them. So check these bad boys out. Yeah, we went from the regular bulbs to LEDs. That was a pretty good fix. But that is what we had to do to pass inspection. Let's get these lights working. So here we go. We are out of here. We're off. That's right. Full-time RV life. Just like any other day, we are multitasking. Bella's finishing up her math homeschool as we are rolling out. We are all done here getting our vehicle inspected. Time to move on to the county tax office. That will probably take a little bit longer than it did here. It's a really quick process to get your vehicle inspected. Let's go get it done. The DMV. It wasn't that bad, but let's head on and get our batteries and get moving. There they are. We got them. They're heavy suckers, but we got them in there. Let's take them back, put them in. Let's do it.
Made it home. Here's the batteries. Let's put them in. Let's go!
We made it back. We got our batteries loaded in where we wanted them. We even hooked them up. So now we're going to talk about how we did that and what wires went where and that whole process. So let me move the camera around and show you. So this here is what we ended up doing. I couldn't fit both of them on the top, so I put one below and one above. Now there is one thing right away that I wasn't too fond of, and I even talked to my buddy Todd with Two Beards and a Babe to ask his opinion. Now this is a little looser than it was, but it gets a little bit tighter. But I wasn't too happy with that. I thought it kind of looked a little crazy. But basically what you do is these here are the wires that are coming from the RV, and they come down to the battery. We'll call this battery number 1 on the bottom here. So the positive goes to here, and there's a single black cable that goes, there it is. So there's a single black cable on battery number 1 that runs all the way out up to the negative on battery number 2, along with all 3, in our case, all 3 negative cables from the RV. And likewise, single cable from battery number 2 that runs all the way down to the positive on battery number 1. I think what I'm going to do is draw up a diagram of exactly what's going on here and put it in right here. So since I wasn't a real big fan of how this looked, especially after I talked to Todd let me know, since it's not really cinched down all the way, it could come loose, then we'd lose our ground, and that's not good. So we went out and show them what we got. Well,
These things.
These things. What does the box say that they're called?
Marine terminals.
Marine terminals. So those are, hold them back up here. Those are for, you put this on the actual post and it gives you an extra bolt. So we're going to get that installed, move some of those over, so then hopefully we are more happy with that. So we're just going to take those, put them right on the terminal there, and get these situated a little bit better. We're going to take our marine terminal, place it right on the negative terminal, and then we're going to cinch that down. So it looks like this particular one is a 1/2 inch. By the way, we got our batteries at Batteries Plus Bulbs. It's the same place. I was calling around to auto parts stores trying to find a solution for this. And they're the same people that had this adapter. So, of course, when you're working with these batteries, try not to touch your metal wrench to any other metal, especially the terminals. Don't ask me how I know that. Just take my word for it. It's not pretty. I wasn't electrocuted, but sparks flew. We're gonna get this nice and snug. I like the way this looks. A little bit better. Let's see how far this will cinch down.
Careful.
There. I think that looks better than it did before. What do you all think? So we have our negative cables coming from the RV. Those are on battery number 2. Have a single negative from battery number 2 that runs down to the negative on battery number 1. Same as the single cable from battery number 1. It runs all the way up to the positive on battery number 2. And our positive cables coming from the RV, they're all on the positive of battery number 1. So it completes the circuit. You have the positive on one battery from the RV and the negative from the RV on the other battery. Now, of course, if you had more than 2 batteries, you can just keep repeating this and just loop them together as long as the first battery has either the positive or negative, and the last battery has either the negative or the positive from the RV. Once again, I'm not an electrical engineer, but I am a YouTube expert. Sort of, because I've watched numerous videos on this subject, and I consulted a professional. So, that makes me comfortable enough to share what I know with you. This will conclude the video today of us running around and putting in this battery. I hope you learned something. I hope you enjoyed the video. If you did, give us a thumbs up. Subscribe to our channel if you haven't, and hit that notification bell. And we'll keep you posted if we last through the night now with these 2 batteries with our residential fridge. Maybe we'll test her out and see exactly how many hours we could do. That's all we have for today.
Thanks for watching. See you next time.
Goodbye.
Okay, bye.
Bye. So we gotta finish packing up. Diary of a Family's on their way, and we leave tomorrow. Okay, seriously, this time. See you later.